We want to turn now to the alarming mental health crisis.
Staggering 1 in 6 children now have a probable mental health condition.
So why don't we do something about it? Introducing you.
JAAQ is a unicorn business.
Just off to see Dodge Woodall, who runs the Eventful Lives podcast. A good friend, known him a long time, really successful entrepreneur, investor into JAAQ. Going to spend some time with him, catch up about his businesses, talk to him about JAAQ, give him a bit of a progress report, and meet some of his team as well. So let's go and meet Dodge. Hello, mate. Been a while?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, you good? Yeah, you too. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Hello, mate. You all right? Yeah, it's really good. Good to see you. Yeah. You well?
Got a camera through here, a bit.
Built 5 businesses over the last 25 years. Never had a job. Always just built business from startups from scratch all the way through. So I did that in my 20s. My step was to go into the festival world. And that's where we created Bournemouth Sevens Festival, which was launched in 2008. That's now been running for 17 years, 30,000 people partying in a field for 3 days. We launched another business, which was the podcast, Eventful Lives podcast, and another business called The Event Crowd, which is an online events course. We've brought 40 of the world's leading industry experts in and done it like masterclass, where they're teaching you everything you need to know about events, festivals, the whole lot. We launched 2 of those businesses in the pandemic.
So JAAQ.
JAAQ.
Danny on the podcast.
Yeah. What a good bloke Danny is. I love JAAQ. JAAQ's unbelievable. For everything that I'm about, and I get opportunities, I've had quite a lot of opportunities to invest in companies. I've never invested in one company. For me, it's a no-brainer because it ticks every single box. You've got real people who've been there and got the t-shirt, like masterclass or video led, so it's easy to listen to, all the different chapters. It's a no-brainer. I got it from day one. I got it from the first minute. We've got amazing people on board. I come in really early, but you've got Mo Gaudet on board, you've got some billionaires on board, you've got some sporting stars on board. That's a really powerful group. I think this is an absolute unicorn of a business. And as for JAAQ Junior, my God, genius. Because this whole social media thing with kids on TikTok, kids online being bullied, kids not knowing their emotions, and we can guide our kids in the right way. Go and have a look at JAAQ Junior, and it's done in a beautiful way for kids to completely understand. Again, genius. So it's
special, isn't it?
It's special,
Yeah.
And that's why I'm on board, and I'm very proud to be on board because I speak to everyone about it.
Mate, thank you very much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome, mate.
You're doing a great job. Good man, Steve. Cheers, mate.
We want to turn now to the alarming mental health crisis.
Staggering 1 in 6 children now have a probable mental health condition.
So why don't we do something about it? Introducing you to JAAQ Junior. We'll be hosting multiple conversations with young people across a spectrum of amazing topics.
I was insecure.
Don't listen to what the person who's bullying you is saying to you.
Since year 1 we've been friends.
Oh, you're in here? You're going to film us, yeah?
So, mate, I heard you went back to your old school.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
And the school found out what I did and asked me to do a careers talk. So I went in, and these are the prime kids. And of course, look, you're building products in the background and you're a bit anxious about how they're going to receive it. The reaction was just unbelievable. And I didn't even tee them up with answers. And it's actually everything they were saying was what we were trying to create the product for. So the head teacher pulled me and was like, said something really profound to me. So I just think unbelievable what you're doing. And for some reason, the government came up. And he said, yeah, because the government is all about going from 70 million to 100 million funding. He says, it's a waste of time. He said, because this problem's bigger than the government. But when you've got a pandemic like this, the government ain't going to fix it. And he said, your platform's the first thing I've ever seen that can do it. One for you lot. What's the second scariest thing for a child going from middle school to secondary school? Scariest thing is bullying and like not being with your friends is the biggest one, right? But then getting lost.
Getting on?
Lost.
Really?
Every child. Wow. The reaction, this is what I'm saying, is the same as me. And I'm like, we've got a proper company in who did like proper testing, surveys. And a couple of stark facts for me is that we surveyed 1,000 schools, 72% of those schools still use paper to educate on mental health. So everything else to move forward, apps for maths, like you've got laptops in school, but actually when you do PTSD and they talk about anxiety and stuff, they've got paper, and the biggest thing, they didn't know where to find content and how to engage children. Then we showed a very quick approach for JAAQ, and over 500 schools have given them their email to say they want it. And that's them thinking they might have to fucking pay for it, mate.
Really?
You know, so it just shows us a massive need in the school education for a tool like JAAQ as well. So what I got from it, it's a product market fit from the sector, but then the users interacted really well with it. So surreal, mate. Surreal moment.
Love it, mate.
Cheers, boy.
Well done, mate. Keep on doing it. So what an amazing week that has been at JAAQ, to catch up with Danny Gray, hear all about JAAQ Jr. and his passion and the progress that's being made, some global brands interested in partnering with us, and really have the opportunity to make a massive positive impact in young people around the world with that platform. So really excited by that in 2025. Also lovely to catch up with Dodge and see him again and talk about partnership opportunities there. Thanks very much for following us on the JAAQ journey. We really appreciate your support. Remember to recommend JAAQ to friends and family that might be in need of some help and support with their mental health. And we'll see you in the next episode.